Live stream. Oh, that's interesting. I remember that audio source. No, I guess I should. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah. Quickly do something first. Oh, okay. Okay, just double check. That's configured right. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Hello. Nobody, because nobody's watching right now. So disappointing. Boo hoo. Yeah. I'm tired. Okay, so amazing is such a unique name. I know, huh? So, if you don't know, I've been working on this game called Amazing. It's a maze solving game, as the title suggests, for almost a year now, actually. I have a demo released, but that demo's kind of outdated. But if you want to check out what the game's sort of about, then by all means, demo's in the description or whatever. Like, it's should be too hard to find, I guess. Anyway, so today, I have this level here. This is the 4th level, so it's right after the 3 demo levels plus the bonus level. Bonus level's gonna actually go up later. Play the demo and you'll find out what I'm talking about. But anyways, so yeah, I'll be working on this pretty much. So this is a maze from another Unreal Engine project that I just copied over. That project is actually the baseline of this entire game, and now it's becoming this one level. So to give you a little overview of how the level works out, start off in this little room. Here, I'll just play it actually. There we go. Amazing title. Okay, here we go. Alright, you start off. You're like, oh no, where do I go? What do I do? I'm stuck. I've never seen this green object before that I can push around. Oh, look, there's a ball. What if I shoot at it? Oh, wow, I pick it up. Then maybe, oh, that's pretty ingenious. Passive game design. Whatever. Okay, so after that, you then climb up these stairs. They might be a bit funky to climb up, but if you look down a bit, then you can actually climb them up pretty smoothly. Yeah, I don't know. So you see the red outline around my screen. That's that's something that I added. I don't know if I've ever talked about that in my blog posts, but it's like a visual effect for like the yeah, I should really name the enemies. They're not really enemies, they just fly around and push the beings of the world, like that white cube, kind of like, you know, abuse. Um, Definitely not suggesting any. Well, anyways, yeah, the whole premise. Oh shoot, the whole premise of the game is that these things here are sort of invading like a virus, I'd say, in this wonderful and peaceful world. You'll see a little more later on that what I kind of mean. Especially in this level, I do have one particular part. Look, the UI shadow doesn't line up. It's actually kind of a little cool little trick that I did to show the ammo UI. Oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy. Oh, missed. Okay. If you shoot them, you get an achievement. So yeah, I need to work on more achievements later on in the game. Probably once I get the levels almost done. Okay, that thing shouldn't be showing a shadow. Probably have to change that. Anyways, so destroy this wall. Let me just quickly check something. Yeah, okay. Whatever. let's show this off. So yeah, right here, these cracks in the world sort of destroying it. I might probably figure out what to do more, but this cube here, the cubes that are like flying around in the background, oh, this one is not looking too good. Just world detail. Anyways, this maze actually is incomplete, so there's supposed to be like an item or something to pick up here. I haven't added that yet, but one thing I did add, so this game has a lot of little secrets and puzzles and whatnot, a lot of different achievements that you can collect. So if you climb up this, which yes, you can climb up it. Oh, oops, it's kind of difficult to do, but that's the point, because this is not like a main sort of puzzle. It's a bonus puzzle for bonus people. I'm gonna start up some nice casual music. There we go. Okay. This is not the game music. This is just... Hold on, I'm gonna turn it down. This is SimCity 4 soundtrack. It's just such a good soundtrack. Turn it on the stream and turn mine down. There we go. Okay, back to the game. So, anyways, as I was saying, there's a little particle effect. I probably should improve that. So there's this little room here that otherwise would be blocked off or kind of difficult to see with the wall. Let's just walk through it. Oh, what's this? Oh no, I am trapped. Well, might as well go exploring. Wait a second, hold on now. This doesn't look right. This is like a whole entire other maze within the maze, within the wall. What is going on? Kidding. Yeah, that's more or less actually the idea. This is a mini maze within the maze, and it's all located within a wall. The thing that I just picked up is a marker. They're just little tools that can help you indicate like what passages you've gone through. So like when I see that again, I know that there's a cube or something back there. Speaking of which, actually, might as well go pick that up. Yeah, so the markers are just like a little tracking system that can help you out with long and complicated levels to keep track of where you've gone and where you still have to go. Alright, so this cube here, there's a trigger. I'm just going to drop it there because I don't think we need it yet. Go back here, there's the thing. Ooh, okay. So if we actually go back around to here, yeah, okay. I wonder why it isn't flopping around like that. Maybe it's just I have a different angle. Anyways, we shoot that wall open. There we go. In an entirely different room. But you know, this room actually kind of looks cool, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, sure, I made it, but haven't really actually tested it out that much. Anyways, this is like kind of stupid dumb. Sorry. No, it's like really basic. It's not anything sort of a difficult maze or anything. Anyways, we put the sphere there onto the trigger right down there, and then we can walk around here, collect that. Oh look, there's a triangle, and then there we have a cube-shaped activator. I need to move that pipeline down. Uh-oh, I stuck up. Yeah, I need to move that thing down. Anyways, another different room with a bunch of stone walls in it now. And then just pick this cube up. We walk around. One other thing that I need to, sort of change is how you pick up these objects, because they just stick in front of you. There we go. And just like that, we can now walk out, but there's one more thing that I want to do. And it's to grab this little triangle, walk it over to not there, walk it over to here. There we go. And then we have the triangular platform. We just place it right down there. And this is supposed to be its own little environment area with well, another sky and sunlight. Although the light obviously doesn't look too good. Anyways, actually it doesn't look super bad. It's kind of interesting actually how it like doesn't have shadows or ambient occlusion or anything like that. Anyways, and then there's a little trophy there. If you don't know, this game has lots of these trophies hidden around the level. I might also add some more later on, like some super difficult to reach trophies. And when you collect them, you get an achievement. Collect them all, you get like a super achievement, so on and so forth. So now we can exit the level. There's just a little level transition here that makes it look like you're just walking forward, although obviously with the lighting you can see that it does change. I might work on that later on to make the effect less obvious, but pretty much it's just two identical hallways, and then you just go back out here and then continue on with the game. Okay, so got new achievements. Yeah, cool. Alright, got new credits here. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, let's go to the main menu. I'll show off some stuff there. Here we go. I don't like that. I don't like that blackness. And you can hear the old music, although I did. Oh, I'm gonna show off the music changes. I've been working on some. Well, that's weird. It moves around there, but not. Anyways, nothing to worry about. Ooh, material. That's not changing. Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not. Wait. You know, whatever. What's this? Current projectile. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah. I'm just screwing around. These are the trophies that you can unlock with the achievement. I'm going to be adding a lot more. So you have all this room, and then those two are the super special ones that if you unlock everything, then you win a prize or whatnot. So, you know, I might change the top right images to be the ammo instead of the projectile. So yeah, nice little changes that in each of these portals, which are not fully functional apparently, they should look like a lot different. Maybe if I lower the graphics settings or something. Can't lower it too much or else it will literally crash. No? Can't lower it too much. No, what? Huh. So anyways, these are like pictures from the other levels. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I think that crashed it. The weird thing with Unreal Engine is that if you lower the graphics settings for some reason, it'll crash the entire thing. At least only for this or something. Anyways. Close that, come on. End task. That was a wrong end task. Okay. Alright. Oh. Ooh, blogger. Ooh, okay. Let's just restart. I didn't do anything major. No, I might have. Shoot. Okay. Hopefully. Alright, here we go. Yeah, alright. So, I'm just gonna quickly check in the project settings. Project ID. Project's unique identifier. I can change that, right? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna validate. Woohoo! Amazing beta post demo. Yeah, this is like what 1.3 something. Let's see here. Search all settings. Reflection. You know, it actually might be post-processing. Hold on. So what I'm doing is I am going to be going to the first-person character blueprint. This is the main controller for the character moving around and whatnot. There's a camera. So in here, there's various post-processing settings that like do a lot of the graphics and whatnot. So I will be looking for screen space reflections. Just turn those on, I guess. Path tracing. Might need to configure that a little bit more when it for full graphics or something. Don't want to lag everybody's systems unnecessarily. Speaking of lag, it's present. Alright. And that. There we go. Okay. I'll just play an editor. And it doesn't work in editor. Now it does. Okay. Yes. This looks considerably better. Yeah, so this is what it's more or less supposed to look like. Although when in its higher graphics settings, it looks kind of different. Anyways, so I'm just gonna walk through the first portal and go back to what I was originally saying about the music. So I will be having progressive music that will be changing, and game crashed. Okay. This is why you want to build your lighting before testing, so that it doesn't crash during testing. This is also why you want to use standalone instead of selected viewport, because yeah. Okay, here we go. So hi. Standalone game. Light needs to be rebuilt. Alright, so we're just listening to some epic custom. There we go. Alright, so yeah, it's just recompiling shaders here. What you hear in the background is something that I composed yesterday, and I mean, it's okay, but not like, the best thing ever. Let's go this cube. It fits with the theme of the game, I guess. I'm gonna turn it down though so we can listen to some city music, because I glitch out on the statue there. There we go. Some city music's better because made by somebody who actually know how to compose music. Alright. So what's happening right now is Unreal Engine is rebuilding everything despite how everything was already built. I don't understand why it has to do this, but it does anyways. Luckily, I got a few computers upgrades a while ago, like last week. So this process would have taken some 30 minutes, if it 10, 20 minutes. If it even would have, it wouldn't even have crashed in the first place. But now that I have a better CPU and better GPU and more RAM too, that's important too. Thanks RAM for letting me live stream and do Unreal Engine at the same time because that's not an easy task to do. Anyways, before there was a good chance I might, crash or whatnot. Anyways, so this is the tutorial level. And I'm actually going to rework the tutorial level, make it more interesting. Oh boy, I left the kill box. Probably expand that. I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, it's building in the background. Okay. So, yeah, this is a tutorial. This is actually what it's supposed to look like. With all these pop-ups and whatnot that like tell you how to play the game and stuff like that. Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. There we go. Yeah, nice and big. Alright. That's better. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll save after this is done. Come on, 5,000 shaders. Oh no, where's my ammo? Good question. Looks like the UI didn't load up completely. Luckily, at least I hope, the engine doesn't actually do this long and tedious build process once you actually build the game and whatnot. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, let's go here. Yeah, I'm going here anyways. Whoa, that was a long. Come on, 4,000 left. Alright, if you're watching, we're just waiting for the level to load. We're testing. It's gonna be like a few minutes or so. If you have any questions, then Amazeing chat. Ask them, I guess. There we go. It's loading mostly now. There's a bottom. There's a ground. And there's part of the ball material. Yeah, it's actually 2 balls. I lied. Nah. Okay, come on. Should take 2 balls. What? Google now, just... Sorry. Wow, I don't even know what that thing's called. The Google Home Mini. I have my room. Google renamed it to like some Nest thing. It's kind of stupid. Not gonna lie. Alright, we're almost there. 2,000 left. And you'll actually see the level in its full glory and greatness. Actually, that great of a level, honestly. That's kind of interesting. Part of the level is that you don't jump, because this is a maze. Even though you can jump on top of the maze, it's perfectly solvable. And then there's another part where you don't shoot at the wall. Those are just achievements. And I just failed at both of them. So actually don't shoot at all, because you can obviously just jump over it. Either that or you can solve the maze instead and get a different separate achievement. And there's also only one trophy on this map. There, already gone. Oh, there might be another one eventually or something. Alright, we're less than 1,000 cheers away. So pretty much what's left is all this ground, and it's just the same repeated texture, but it's not texture, it's actually material. It looks fine, trust me. Well, I don't think it looks fine, but I think it looks fine. Hold shift to spread. These photo signs was actually one of the first things I actually made for the game. It's not hard at all. Oh shoot. All the ammo got reset because that's how I programmed it to be. It turns out I don't actually use that feature that much. Side note to self. I added these little square things, sort of as ground detail and maybe some path marks or whatnot. Plan on adding them to some more future levels, like the level right after this has like a few at the start, but I don't think it has that many more. I intended for there to be a whole bunch. Anyways, whatever. There we go. The wonderful landscape. I'm going to turn up the graphics things back. Let's do everything else. Let's do it. Epic. Whoa. Epic games. That it goes up. There's also ray tracing, but the ray tracing is just really buggy, and like last time I checked it yesterday, it just completely lagged the game, like beyond playable. Oh, I mean, it was kind of playable, but it was horrendous. So yeah, we won't be doing that at least anytime soon. Although I hope to eventually have ray tracing in it, because like the game with all of its reflections and whatnot is very ideal for ray trace environment, and also got like an RTX card as well. So I mean, worth testing out. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the audio back up so you can kind of check it out. Here we go. Alright, my brilliant self-made composed audio. Alright, so if we keep walking forward, oh, that's loud. I'm gonna turn it down because with these amazing audio controllers here. There we go. That's still a bit loud. Hold on. Should probably have numbers or something. There we go. Okay. Alright. That's better. So now if I walk here, listen carefully, and you'll notice that, like, you know, it sort of changed a bit. There's like a bubbly sound, or like it's underwater or something, and a church organ or something like that. And then if you go here, it's a bit louder. You got another instrument. If you walk out, the instrument fades away, and the other instrument fades away, and you go back to what you start off with. This is progressive music design, more or less. It's actually not quite, I mean, yeah, okay. For example, in Half-Life Alyx, I play that game. It's a very, very good VR game. That game has progressive audio, unlike the other Half-Life games, where if you go into combat, then the audio would change, versus if you walked around just in like the subway or something, and then if you go into a Zen garden or whatnot, then there would be different audio there, and so on and so forth. So that's the sort of idea with music. As you progress further and further into the level, the music's going to change. So where's my stream like? That's weird. Why is it doing that? Skip frames detected. Oh no. Why do we have skip frames? High CPU usage? Really? Really? High CPU usage? No, it's high GPU usage. Okay, I'm gonna lower those settings back down. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Weird. GPU is getting stressed out. Okay, so yeah, this is level 2. If you've seen pictures of it before, or like if you play the demo, you'll notice that looks considerably different. Especially with these reflections and the walls, actually, and the sky too. I got a new sky asset pack, It's okay-ish, but you know, presents more options and makes this environment look more like what I want it to look like. So this is supposed to be like a pre-storm cloud layout. Some other things to note in this level. If you look down, you can see the clouds moving. It doesn't match up with the skybox in any way, but it's still kind of cool. I might have to make those a bit stronger anyways. So yeah, this is level 2, and if you listen, you'll notice that the music just repeats because I haven't changed the music. I actually kind of like this level 2 music, so I'm just gonna probably add on to it or like change it so that progresses throughout the level. Ooh, okay. So yeah, not much new there, I guess. And then like the level after, level after is all rainy. I forgot if the demo was rainy. Like this too. I think it was. Do I have a demo to play? Spills amazing. No, I don't think so. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, this is level 3. It's all rainy and cloudy and gloomy and sad. I don't know. You'll notice here all these red cracks and whatnots. It's where it's spreading. I plan on probably adding some more details as well, like some of the stuff in this geometry, all these weird shapes and trees and stuff. Like I don't know, add a tree there, I guess, or something. Yeah, okay. Nah, we'll worry about that later. It's not that important to get done right away. So, save selected. Level 4, we already talked about that. I'll be working on that after showing off the rest of the levels. What you do not see is this area right here. If you shoot that wall, then there's this trigger right here. You're supposed to find a green cube. There's also a little ball right there. You're supposed to use that to actually shoot that wall, or then you'll find the green cube somewhere in that part of the maze. And you use the cube to activate the wall, and then you got a choice here of which way to go, and then depending on which way to go, you have to solve a different maze to then progress through. And actually the middle way is, there's going to be another wall here. This one you can't just shoot through. If you notice that, I color code the walls. Like the black wall you cannot shoot, the red walls you can shoot, and blue walls, which you'll see in the level in the upcoming level that I'll show off, they actually appear after triggering something. So this little area is sort of a challenge. You're supposed to get this green triangle over to here to open up that wall. And there's this little bridge. But if you just take the triangle over, you accidentally end up triggering this trigger right here. I'll just quickly show it off. There we go. Selected viewport. Hopefully it doesn't crash. That's okay. Stop. 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 Ah, crashed. Why does it crash? Okay, we're back. Nice and quick. Why does it crash? Level 4. What's the scalability settings? Nope, that's not it. Do high for everything. There we go. Okay. So, a few lighting glitches there. I will start here. Current camera position. Recompile. Okay. Swear if the game crashes again. It crashed again. Ah. Seriously, Unreal Engine should fix that issue. Epic Games on Unreal Engine. Alright, it's not gonna fix itself. Epic Games will. Whatever. Okay. So, anyways, I don't really have a cheat mode or thing like that, so I can't just like hop over. I'll just go overview the next level. All right, here we go. So this level is by far the largest of the levels I've made so far. I'm just gonna standalone gameplay through this. Oh yeah, look at that level. Yeah. So ideally it's not. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I did have to do this. Just play. What the heck? Jeez. Fine. Build lighting. All right. Lighting builds just are so irritating. They take such a long time to do. Hopefully this will be fast. Oh, I don't think so. It's really lagging at my computer right now for some reason. That doesn't make sense because my CPU is not stressed. Whatever. Just talking about this level a bit. It's pretty segmented off. The maze element of the maze. The first part isn't that difficult. You just go around this bend, pick up that ball, pick up the marker optionally, right there. And then you go over, follow this little path made out of the landscape. This is currently the only level made out of made entirely out of landscape instead. I'm not sure what's up with that cube there, but we'll just ignore that. That's a lot better. Okay, so another marker over there. The markers are color coded so you know the difference between them. Shoot down this wall, and then it leads into this other area. This here, if you fall off, you get an achievement, because why not? There's also a ball there. You can use that to your advantage, although it's optional. It's optional because I mean there's a ball right here as well that you will be needing later on. But what you need to do is go up this area and through this maze sort of thing. Why is that green? That shouldn't be green. It should be, let's make it purple. That looks good. Anyways, it's not green because green is physics objects, and that does not look like it's to scale. Yeah, it does. Whatever. Let me just quickly check it. Cube, yeah. Look at that cube. It's actually a sphere. Okay, so yeah, you pick up the sphere. There's a ball to help you out if you need it. There's another marker as well. Tons of markers. So you can keep track and whatnot. Anyways, you bring the sphere here. It will cause these walls here. They're actually not really walls. But whatever. It causes them to fall. And then in here, there is a staircase of green cubes. You use that staircase to climb up, as indicated by the nice arrow that I made right there. And then use one of the cubes to activate that, which will then in turn activate this wall. I'm not sure why that's pointing up like that. That's outdated. Yeah, I haven't worked on this in a while. Anyways, and then the next part, and you see here, there's a little staircase sort of structure. So you will be climbing up the staircase to reach the level exit. Yeah, this level's not done, even though it's already pretty big. Like all of that's what we just went over. Anyways, another marker over here, just to help you out and guide you or whatnot. Fighting buildings taking forever. Oh, here we go. This is a trigger that I think just activates the respawn, but you jump over here. There's a little parkouring section instead of a maze section, because why not? I mean, you got jumping, so you might as well utilize it, right? The idea of this parkour section, again, it looks small. Why does it look small? Is to pick up the triangle over there, bring it over to this little trigger, which will in turn activate this bridge right here, which is made up of the blue wall blocks. I'll show them off. Oh, map wall. There we go. Okay, creator wall. So just visible. That didn't make them visible. Invisible. Okay, that's not working. It's probably scale. Whatever. Actually, not here. I'm just kind of wasting time. What's the temperature? Ooh, it's getting warm here. Materials. There we go. And then there's the white. That's not what. Anyways, no, don't apply. Close that too. We don't need to open. So, nice little bridge gets made. You walk up the bridge, shoot that wall. That's after, going back of all things and picking up that right there. Yeah, I might change it. Anyways, get this nice little green cube here. What to do? Maybe you need to climb up to here in the future when I finish this. Anyways, I need to go exploring through this little maze area, which I was doing before. There's another cube. Ooh, maybe you'll need to get that cube. And what's this? Oh, another cube. Whoa. Another cube. And then marker, another cube, and another cube. So you need to go back and forth throughout the maze using the markers to help guide you. That's why there's quite a few markers throughout the part of the maze, because there's only this one ball. Anyways, you collect all the cubes, stack them up into a staircase that you made yourself, and then go up to this little platform area, where there will then be another part of the maze that I have not made yet because I have been busy with other things. And that's so far what I have for that maze. Anyways, so the I have to wait for static lighting. $20 left. 92%. Come on. 5% more. Come on, come on, come on. 98. 99. It's almost there. Oh, there we go. Lighting, coding textures, complain about all the poor lighting that I have. And we're done. Alright, I'm not going to bother testing it. So, moving on. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. If you noticed, the lighting and the timing sort of changed as you progress through the levels. That was a sunset. Now we're at night. This night sky is probably going to change actually because it's not night sky, it's a day sky. Don't tell them. Okay, actually, let me see about this right now. So if we hide the sky atmosphere, and then add the new sky. This level on itself is actually kind of interesting. I'll talk about right after I get this thing done. Just add it right here. There we go. There we go. Ooh, there's stars too. That's right. I don't know if I want the stars though. Moon. This is actually difficult to use. Oh, there's a moon. Oh, yeah, it looks like a moon. Oh, that's sun, stars. Sun, stars, plus moon. There we go. Okay, now. Use the directional light. Oh, it actually looks like a nice sunset. Also, that reflection looks kind of bad. Whatever. We're not here for the reflections. We're here to let's copy that. We're here to make it look like a night sky. Where did the sun go? Why is the sun over there? We want to rotate. I can't rotate the sun. Okay. I'll figure this out. Don't worry. This is so interesting, isn't it? Yep. Sunrise in the east. What does that mean? What is the meaning of all this? Blah. Sunrise arrow group inherited. Oh, there we go. I rotated it. That didn't do anything though. Now arrow. What does this do? Didn't do anything. Can I please just move this? Ooh, and move the sun. Round and round it goes. Sun mesh. Nope. Star mesh. Nope. Sky ring. This is unnecessarily complicated. This thing that I got. No, that doesn't do anything. Really, I can't move the sun? Where's refresh sky? Refresh when moving direction actor. Oh, this is way too restrictive. I'd like to use this for a nighttime, but it might not be possible because I can't set this to sun, stars, moon. Actually, I can't do anything like this. Let's delete it and bring back this pretty night sky. There we go. Okay. Anyways, back to the level. So this is level 6. Level 6 actually uses a voxel plugin so I can make caves. Yes, this level is underground, more or less. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. I'm phasing through the floor. Okay. I know why. Ta-da. Okay. Here we go. All right. So level 6 is incomplete. I'm still phasing through the floor. Ignore that. I just tested a bunch of regions, debugging things. Where is the player start and why am I going through the floor? What the heck? Voxel world, come on. Come on. Where's the collision? Collision, 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 collision. I don't see any collision. Let's try that. Oh, you used to be able to walk through it. Come on. Oh, there we go. We were falling through. Great. Let's try this, I guess. That's not so. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for the voxel plugin that I am using to get these caves working. So update to the latest Unreal Engine version. So I can update the game to 4.25. It's right now running on 4.24 still. There's a few interesting things about 4.25, and I'm still phasing through the ground. Why? Restart level. Maybe that'll work. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, I didn't really fix up the lighting here. This is not easy to see, and there's something blocking my path. What the heck? What? Let's try that. And they want to show off this level. But I can't if it glitches out. Okay. I can't move. Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Yeah, alright. Alright, we can move around now. Yeah, increase the indirect lighting. This is a lot darker than the previous. Anyways, so, cave system, yes. The amazing caves of level 6 of all things. You go and explore the caves. It is really dark, wow. Trust me, it was not dark like this before previewing the level. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Skylight. There we go. Set that to 1. See, look, this looks a lot brighter than when you actually play the game. I don't know why. Anyways, to try this instead. It's gonna might not look like nighttime, but I don't know. Wow, it's like no different. That's a little better. Wow, this is really, really dark. I'm gonna have to add some lights. Just one thing that I want to point out. There we go. There we go. Nice moon. Nice little hole in the cave to show off the moon. Anyways, yeah, so that's gonna be level 6. I still have a lot of work to do on that. It's pretty bare bones right now, if I say so myself. There's a little hole. It actually takes a lot more to get that done because, like, the moon's at such an angle. Okay. And one more thing before I actually start working. There's level bonus. I didn't show up. Here we go. This is a little idea for the final level. Level 10, the boss battle. Yes, there will be a boss battle. Just enemies later, but anyways, it crashed. Okay. Of course it crashed. Of course. Wow, this is a dark level. I do not remember it being dark. Red, yes. Dark. Oh, wait, no, that's right, because you start over here. So. Why does it have to crash? Seriously. Just work with different graphic settings. Crash. Something with DirectX 3 plane or whatever. Forward shading. Except forward shading doesn't support certain features. Lighting. Let's turn that off. I don't think we need that. I'll restart it later off. Consistency, post processing. My throat's dry. Stretching. There we go. Why is MSAA only supportive with forward shading. Like it's a pretty standard anti-aliasing software. This is glitching out. The desktop sheet keeps popping up. Ray tracing. Let's turn that off. Check show me. Yeah, let's keep that off. Anyways. No pre-compute visibility. Oh no. Swear if this thing crashes upon starting up. Come on. Hey Dana. This is taking a lot longer. Well, we'll wait. Yep. I really need to get reviewers. It's depressing. There's only one person, and that's probably the reach bot or something like that. There's music. Let's turn it back
on. Fans?
Twitch. Twitch is page. Even though I live stream on Twitch myself. Shut up. Like, why can't they mute the front page? The top video, it's always unmuted, and I hate that because I need to go to Twitch in order to manage, like, look over, moderate the channel or whatnot. Go to Twitch. Wow, that's just not moderate. Hey, it's only like 5 seconds or so. Anyways, I'm looking at Twitch right now. While this thing loads up. Why does it say I'm running Gmod? I'm not running Gmod. And that's an incorrect description. Running for. I'm unable to follow this user. No, I can't follow myself. Where's that moderation page? That's not before. Oh, there it is. Mod view. Supposedly I can view who's currently watching, or at least in the chat. I don't know. Honestly. Nobody's in chat. This is taking a long time. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna start the editor. If you notice, I got a few other projects. So this is the thing I was talking about before, how this is like the original idea of the game. This is some multiplayer thing that I started on a while ago, but I sort of delayed it to work on Amazeing. And then this is a VR game, actually. This just back up. But this VR game, it's called Get Over in VR. So I was trying to recreate getting over it. The one of the most irritating and annoying games that have ever been created. I've never actually played it myself, but I've seen tons of videos and speedruns, and honestly, it just doesn't look that bad. It looks really easy. I'm not sure what everybody's stressing out over. So, to make things worse, I was going to try creating it in VR. However, the way that Unreal Engine works, with physics and whatnot, that would be extremely difficult to do. In a nutshell, you have an object that has like different components. Like, for example, take my chair. Okay, chair I'm sitting in right here. Hold on, quickly close that. Okay. So, yeah, take my chair. Set that as like my baseline. Okay, set that as like my baseline. So, if I were to lift up the chair, gravity pushes me down, right? Yeah. So that's like the physics controller, because gravity is physics and whatnot. So connected to my chair is myself as I'm sitting on it, and as the chair goes up, I go up with it. As the chair goes down, I go down with it. So are my hands and my head. Now in VR, I have actually Oculus Rift right over here. In VR, you got these controllers and you got the headset. I'm not going to pull out the headset because that would be hard. These things can move around however you want. So like if I want the controller all the way over here, as long as it fits within the sensors, I can do that. Now you can see one of the sensors in the background. That one's actually not plugged in because I don't need 3 sensors anyways for this small layout. But anyways, so the hands and the head can move around freely. Now the point of getting over it is so that your hands have a hammer, and you use that hammer to push yourself up and essentially change up the add force and add torque and out of the various physics elements onto the character, onto like, let's say if I were the person in the basin, that would be my chair and myself, and then that physics would essentially push the cauldron and myself across the map, and then I'd fly around and whatnot with the hammer. Now, with Unreal Engine, all the physics is based off of one root object. With some, so if you have another physics object attached to a physics object, that original physics object isn't going to work as ideally. It's very complicated, trust me. So like if I were to actually get that working, I would have to not only calculate a bunch of advanced collision in Unreal Engine, and then I have to like calculate the force on the hammer relative to the player hanging onto a ledge and counteract that so that it doesn't go to the ground. And then also if you like lift it up, then you have to calculate the force to pull yourself up. And then there would be torque involved in that as well. It's just a very long, complicated physics problem that, given enough time, I probably could actually solve, but I don't want to solve that. So, in terms of VR, I'll probably make something else. Anyways, so Amazeing is right now amazingly amazing. At 45% complete. 54. Never mind. Okay, now it's moving out. Moving up right now. Should be done hopefully soon. If it's not, then I'll go look at something else or something. If you check out my YouTube channel, then you seen my latest video not live stream, of Overwatch. Where is it? Somewhere in here. Overwatch speaking. Only lack of that's complete. Overwatch speaking is completely. Essentially what I did was I took a random Overwatch match and cut out the parts where somebody was speaking or somebody's voice was active, versus Why am I not signed in Headphone Express? Anyways, wait for the program. So, I have two, so I'm gonna let me just quickly sign in. You can't see this because actually on the other screen, got two screens deactivated on the computer that I have just activated on. Okay, close that, reopen. Orange up, never mind. Okay, nope, let's do the final project. It's the video I uploaded was part 1 of 2, where the second part is gonna be the complete opposite. Actually, you know what? On second thought, we're playing shaders right now, and that's gonna take a while, so I might as well show this off. Okay. Looks better. Stream's probably struggling right now. I don't think Streamlabs likes this. That's fine, actually. Shared compilations. Actually, a lot. Huh, that's weird. Okay. Weird. Alright, so here we go. Same Overwatch match as from that video before, except I'm just gonna start playing it, and it's not gonna like that. There we go. Okay, never mind. Alright. Let's mute the okay, for everything got tank because tank is the
now traveling to
least player, I guess. Anyways, so there we go.
Taken the lead.
So if you listen carefully, I will always be talking over somebody, including the Numbani music, because I decided to choose that. Although there's some parts that I actually kind of sort of missed. It's more obvious in the other video that I missed the audio because
I want to fuck.
what a good voice line. Anyways, so yeah, quick nutshell overview of this video that I'll edit eventually. All the voice lines and nothing else in Overwatch. I'll publish this video after adding a bunch of subtitles. So let me do that right now. While we're waiting for Unreal Engine to compile 14,000 shaders after I changed one graphic setting. The struggles of video game development is waiting because your computer's good but not good enough or whatnot. Anyways, how am I gonna do subtitles? Because like I want like a bunch. I mean, okay, so there's different kinds of subtitles. There's like, you know, I could do now traveling to Petra's one line, or I can do as she says it, now traveling to Petra, as like each individual word, which can have different emphasis, and I have to time it right, and that takes more time in general. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So let's just go to text. Now traveling to... Wow, that's pretty large. Text bracket. What did I do? There we go. Okay, we're fine. Just control it on the wrong thing. Let's do nice and big. 150. Wow, man. I hope you guys are liking this Unreal Engine here, because this is not Unreal Engine. This is hit film. What color should I do? Red. Clickbait. And like stroke. 10 thickness, black, something like that. I never really liked the using red color because it's like is in videos prone to clickbaity sort of things, and I just in general don't do clickbait, as you can see. I mean, it's kind of clickbait. I mean, if we go to my last thumbnail that I made, it has a big red arrow, but I mean, at least it's accurate. No dialogue. Yeah, I need to work on my thumbnails. Okay. 8,000 shades to go. Okay. So now traveling to. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I mean to.
Now traveling to head.
This is how I edit my videos, if you don't know. Kind of. Okay. How's everyone doing? Come on, that's more interesting than watching me edit a video. Do nice. That nice and sad. There we go. Okay, now we just copy that and then we paste it. Traveling. Nah, this isn't actually that hard. Doing word by word captions. And then watch this. Okay, let's see what that looks like.
Now traveling to head.
Hello there.
3,000 shades to go. All right, we'll do this next clip. It takes a good ear to do video editing. Uh-oh, I need a new track. Create a new track. Oh. Ugh. Oh, how's that around? 1,000 shaders left. Okay, we're almost there. And then yeah, don't mind me adding prequel memes into an Overwatch video. They said it couldn't be done. That didn't change the color at all. I'm kidding. Nobody said that. But I did it anyways. There we go. Okay, now let's watch it.
Now traveling to head.
Hello there.
Taken the lead.
Okay. And then, you know, we can
Now traveling.
Add some different. I can move the text around too. When's animation done? Ah, there we go. Okay, it's done. All right, so I'll just save that, and then I'll save that. It's not saving. Save. There we go. Okay, I'll just minimize that. It's not doing that much in the background, right? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's using up memory, but I got plenty of memory. Okay, here we go. We're back. All right. Let's just get on with level creation. We're actually working on the game now after like what, an hour or so. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, yes. Okay. Nah, this will be quick. I can start. I can actually start working on the level. I like the rain. It's good rain. Okay. So what needs to be done today is hopefully we'll just get this level layout complete. And if we don't get it done today, then I'll probably work on it tomorrow. Except it's so dark in here. Can't really see anything. Let's add. It's too dark. Let's do oh, that's better. Until we get actual lighting going on. Nope, wrong one. There you go. So I'll add an ammo right here in the corner. Nice and hidden. Oh, it's not that hidden. Yeah, I'm gonna work on. Make this area a little more challenging because it's just like a walk around to a corner and then all of a sudden, look, wow, you did it. Oh, good for you. Okay. Stop. That's the secret area, by the way, that I shut off before. Long time before. Okay, man, now I gotta go back into perspective and yep, okay. Can't just select the wall. Select the wall. That's right in front of me. Come on. There you go. Okay. Back into what's there? Alt J. Okay. So this is the BSP brush editor. BSP, I don't exactly know what it stands for, but it's pretty much the old school style of map design where you take a bunch of blocks pretty much and you assemble them into your level instead of like taking a stack mesh or an asset, something like that in layman's terms, and then using that to build your level instead. It works really well for the maze because I can very quickly and easily just plop down some rectangles and then expand them, and then all of a sudden I got my maze elements. So this part I'm going to work on a bit. Let's hide that terrain. Escape, there we go. Hide that, that'll make it easier. And the staircase too. We don't need that for now. Boop. It's gone. It's not gone. I can still see it, darn it. Ugh. Whatever. I'll just work around it, I guess. Okay, so let's go into pen mode. Let's create a wall here. Expand out to about here. Looks good, okay. So that right there, just create that thing right up there floating. If we arrange it, so if we go to the right view, oh boy, that rain, hide that, okay. So if we go to the right side view, we can move this to be in line with the top of the other walls, more or less, except Unreal Engine's layout, Unreal Engine's scaling system is all wacky and I hate it. When it comes to BSPs, this is why it's like outdated, why it like doesn't support ray tracing. One of the reasons actually why I don't have RTX like just on completely is because the walls don't show up in the reflections at all. Okay, so yeah, something like that I think is good enough. And all of a sudden we now have a wall as part of our maze, of course, not like, you know, a governmental entity or anything like that. Definitely not talking about politics. What? Don't worry about it. I don't care if you support it or not. I actually do, but what? This is about game editing. Okay, moving on. So now I will create. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks good enough. Create another wall right here. So every single time I do this, it will pretty much be floating in the air. So at the end, after I make the top-down layout for the, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, after I make the top-down layout for the maze, I will go through and correct all the brushes pretty much. That's what these rectangles are called, by the way. They're called brushes. If you, a little game design knowledge for you. It's kind of like an art brush, like a 3D art brush, if you think about it correctly. Is it? I mean, yeah, I don't really call it brush. This is a pen, but you have a brush clip. I don't know. Brush probably has like different meanings or whatnot. May have something to do with how it's rendered. Who knows? Okay, so there we go. It's kind of hard to see, but what I did was actually no. Let's just go into this view. So if we go into top down, now the player walks through here. They can go through here. That's just a dead end or whatnot. And then if they walk through here, they can walk around, and then there's this little area. I might put something there, but it'll probably just be a dead end. Okay. So now, let's, by the way, if you don't know, I do make these mazes up on the spot, which isn't like anything too serious, considering this is not like that big of a project, I'd say. As long as if the mazes are challenging, and like Unreal Engine does make it fairly easy asterisk to customize the maze, to customize them after they've been initially made. I can just go back and change them up however I like, if I feel that's necessary to do so. So there we go. The brush system is also nice because you can go through here and then change these to different types of brushes. I don't know why it says linear stair there. They are not linear stairs, that's for sure. You got all these different types of brushes. So for level 3, what I did is I just created a cylinder. Inside a cylinder. You also have these here, subtractive and additive brushes. So these like remove volume from the blocks, the brushes. That's what they're called. And then like, you know, the player can walk through that empty area or whatnot, or like other entities and whatnot. Okay, so for this part, I am going to go to pen. Click OK. There we go. All right. Nope, don't like that. So this area, I'm just making it consistently 4D. Actually, maybe that's 400. That's 40. No, it's 400. Okay. Yeah, because each small block is 10, so the big blocks are 100, 400. Okay. 400 units, unrounded units, whatever those come to. It's going to be 400 units in size. For the walking area. Let's do that. I like that. Okay. And then we'll do that. Create an L-shaped brush here. There we go, just like that. Now when they walk through this area, they have a choice. So which way should I go? But in reality, there's only one way to go. That's correct. That is. Yeah, it's probably not going to be in here at all. I'll just have a little wall there. And then do that. Four. Just like that. Let's put the music back on. It's a low wall right there. Let's have this be a dead end. This side. What the heck? That just looks weird. Whatever. No, let's not have it be a dead end. What should I do? I want to expand this wall. Is this angled? What? Oh, that's why. Okay. That's better. Ta-da. So let's push this forward a bit. And actually, not that much forward. Push back. Push it back some more. There we go. Right there. That's good. I need to see what that wall looks like. Oh, gee. Okay. Okay, so there's a wall right there that's gonna block that otherwise. Okay, so I'm gonna go that way and that. Okay, that seems fine. Oh, what did I do? Alt F. Oh, shows fog. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, back to Alt J. These controls are kind of wonky, not gonna lie. Alt H is front back. Okay. Probably just not typing on the keyboard correctly. So yeah. This right here is a big wall that blocks off the path. So let's see here. It's just yeah, actually, let's just do this here. Just like that. And we just want to close this off so that we don't create a loop. This part doesn't really have loops. There's like nothing too wrong about them. They can make mazes kind of boring and repetitive, although. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's fine. Let's shorten this wall a bit. If you see the diagonal line right there, that's because Unreal Engine splits up oddly shaped meshes into triangles, more or less. These can create a whole bunch of problems if it's not treated correctly. Although this right here isn't actually that bad because it's underground. So I'll just keep it the way it is as long as if the player can't see it. Alright. Back to this. What was I gonna do? Alright, yeah, let's move this back a little bit more. Oh, I can't move back to the stair. Okay, that's fine. Because here, I'm gonna have this little wall that goes to about here. It's that's not online. And just like that. Nice and easy. Ta-da. Alright. Let's add a little mini wall right here. Just to help out with the shape a bit. No, I actually don't like that. And well, yeah, no. Let's look at what it looks like now. Alright. Not bad at all. Let's extend this a bit to there. Okay. And then I'm gonna close this part off. There we go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that so that they have a choice to either go forward in life or to die. What? No, there we go. Let's have a little secret area over here just to waste space. Alright. And then we're almost done with this area. Just I need to work on a little bit of this side area that's actually in the middle. It's not a side area at all. Wait, 4 there, okay. That works. Whatever. And that I think looks fine. All right. So now let's do the next part. So let's go to front camera. Select all of these. Whatever. We'll just do the other ones. There's different ways of doing this. They're not all great by any means necessary. Okay. What? Missing. Anyways, there's a few that we forgot. I'll just select those. Not that. We don't select that. Undo. There you go. Plop. Okay, good. Front. Let's drag this there. Move it down. Hate this. Let's have to be like that. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it precise, okay? Also, let's do back view because for some reason, only some of the views actually show the grid, and the grid is nice and helpful. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's go back to 10. Top. Not top. Back. Perspective. Perspective. There we go. Okay, now select all of these faces on the and I just select. They need to make selection more easy. Didn't mean to do that. Select the lane. It's gonna mess things up. No. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm selecting all these bottom surfaces. There we go. Okay. Alright, now that all the bottom surfaces are selected, let's go back into the front view, I guess. We just drag them all down and down and down. We missed one. Okay. Well, 9 out of 10. Alright, which one did we miss? This one right here. Alright, we got them all now. Drag them all down and then align them. And these ones don't have to be perfectly aligned because it's underground, you can't see it. But anyways, now we got ourselves a nice little mini maze over here, or the next part of the big maze, which is actually somewhat contrasting to the rest of the maze because everything's like a lot bigger. That was how I like originally made the this thing like 5-10 or so years ago. Man, it's such a long time. Yeah. Let's move this thing. Move it over here. There we go. Nice hidden in the background. So that when you look over, oh hey, look, wow, there's nothing there unless you actually go over there. Whoa, it's over there. Who would have guessed? I might also have a trophy here. Nah, don't think I need a trophy. Anyways. I'm gonna, oh, I forgot that ball. Let's do this manually. Oh, stuttering. Skip frames. There we go, nice and lined up. Select this, go back to 10 view, go into the front view. Drag it down. And not close enough. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. That looks better. Now for this area, I'm just gonna add a little bit of walling to help out with the blend. That's very difficult to see well. You know, maybe I might add something to like help free that cube over there or something. Who knows? Yeah, center one. Okay. Okay, everything perfect. All right. Now, switch it. Been working quite a lot. Let's just continue going. There we go. The heck? This is so trippy. You can see why this, what was I doing? You can see why this method of editing maps is no longer used, because it's very difficult to actually see everything and what you're doing. But on the other hand, it's actually really nice and precise. Granted, like, the engine itself doesn't screw up with the scaling every single time you move or place a new mesh. You know, I guess I could set this to thing that's base 10. That actually is gonna help. Oh my gosh. Skip this weird song. Primordial Dream is the only song that's in SimCity 4 that isn't played by default on the radio. You have to manually enable it, and you know, frankly, I don't blame them because it's a pretty weird song. I'd say so myself. This song, however, is part of the DLC. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Wheels of Progress is part of the DLC. The Rush Hour DLC. There we go. Let's do something down here. No, I don't want this to be a long path. Where does it end though? Yeah, it ends right there. Okay. So there we go. Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah, good enough. I'm gonna make all the decisions in my game. Haha. But I shouldn't. Let's look at one perspective. There we go. It's not lined up. Shift H. Tip for our engine, if you ever go into developing whatever you want, make sure all the units are something nice. Like this value here, make sure that's base 10. And these values here can be like all crazy. If it's all nice, then everything lines up a lot better. So helps out. Oh my gosh, you can stop deselecting everything when it lags. What? No, stop that. Select the surfaces, please. I always know what the surface is. Whatever, we're good. Alright, that's everything, right. Okay, good. I got to the front view, we got to the back view because the front view doesn't have any sort of grid. I think we missed one. What the? What is that? This is what happens if you screw up your selection, by the way. So it seems that this edge here got selected. What the heck? Okay. I'm just gonna manually do this one separately. Hopefully it doesn't move down. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. What is it doing? You know what? I'll fix it later. Okay. I mean, by later, I mean after I move all these down. So we just move these down, as I was saying. Just like that. Okay. Now we go back to perspective view. Scroll down to the depths beyond, which means under the map, where all these are being stored. There you go. Back into the back view. Move this one all the way back up to where it belongs. Right there. Alright. And save. Ta-da! Alright. Now, you know, I'm gonna actually do something. I was gonna model everything, but I do want to actually do a little safe check first. So let me see if direction shifter. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a material that essentially indicates what direction the surface is facing, so that I can see that the rain drips accordingly, like, you know, realistically. Because if you look carefully on these surfaces, you can see the rain drops sort of falling down, because I mean, it's all raining outside on this level and the level before it, and get a little bit the level after, although I might remove that. Whatever. Let's do this. So let's just find a random texture sample. There we go. Find something that has some sort of indication. Swipe arrow. You know what? That works. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alright, so go apply. Click save. Select it. Go back into this mode so we don't have that, and then there. So now we can see that that's that direction. While this is, oh no, this is the other direction. So we can select the surface, rotate it so that it's facing that, and now we just need to keep everything like that. So I will, where is it? I should really sort out these materials. I was not thinking of having this many materials. It's dark reflective rough wall, blah. What am I saying? Oh, it's facing the wrong way. I got one that's facing the wrong way. Okay, now the raindrops are dripping downwards. So if we do that, they should be dripping downwards. They're not. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now I will apply these to all that. We need to make sure that the arrows are pointing left in order for them to be facing downwards. There we go. There we go. If you're wondering, these are temporary textures. I'm using them purely to align the rotation of the materials on the walls correctly. For anybody who might be watching, okay, nobody asked. What the heck? Why does it keep deselecting? Select, 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 select. What is this? Come on. There we go. And I could just go through and, hold on. Ooh, ooh, hello there, cube. Ah, there's actually a lot here. Oh, yeah. Correct. That I don't need to worry about because it will disappear in the end of time. No, actually, I'll be taking this sort of brush and just duplicating it over. I won't do that right now. I can do that later. Right now, I'm working on the wall materials. There we go. And can I select all similar material? Ooh, yes I can. Oh, that's gonna make my life easier. finish this up. You'll watch. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. There we go. There we go. Now we just rotate so that the red arrow's pointing left. Yeah, there. Those were pointing the wrong way. I listened to. Gotta make sure they're pointing left so that we don't have rain falling upwards, because that doesn't make sense. Well, that look kind of cool, actually. Did I get them all? No, there's one right there. difficult thing about making a maze like this is that there are a lot of places where you need to check to make sure that you like got all the textures down or whatnot. And it's very easy to just forget about like a little dead end you made or something that like is just completely untextured or like not facing the right way or whatnot. But I got most of them down. On the side, oh there we go. There's one. It's like a treasure hunt, except there's no treasure to be found. It's like I don't know, honestly. Detail checking. Well, I mean, that's what it is, literally. Checking all the details to make sure that they all line up like they're supposed to. I think we're... Whoa. Bleh. Count on my voice. Whatever. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, I think we're good. Looks like we're good. So I'm gonna assume we are good. Unless there was like one specific part that I just absolutely forgot. Select all the same material. There we go. And it only changed one. Dragging to the viewport. Aha, no, shoot, no, shoot. There we go. Aha. Aha. We got it. And just like that, all the walls are now rained downwards. Just like what they're supposed to. Okay, let's do let's duplicate this. Top. Actually, not. No, screw it. Yeah, delete. I'm just gonna take this. How about this, actually? What does this look like? Whoa, that's trippy. This. And just apply it onto the top of everything. That's weird. I don't like that. But whatever. This part texture, oh yeah, I got that. It'd be nice to have like a, if I could figure out how to get the rain texture more random, because it's a very repeated pattern. Made it using a tutorial I found online. Very generous. Thank you, whoever made that tutorial. They also provided the files and whatnot to get it working, but still, it's not the most impressive rain. And it turns out rain is actually more difficult to do than one may originally think. But you know, I did it, and it actually looks okay, to say the least. I mean, you can't see the rain falling right now because I have it hidden, but like on the ground and whatnot. I think that's everything. All the tops. I was just changing all the top textures. All right. So now I think we need the green cube as well. Yeah, we do. Okay. Because otherwise we won't be able to get past that wall. So, right. The ball's in the corner, right? Or did I move it? I think I moved it. Yeah, I moved it. Okay. Let's put the cube here. Then just like that. So now you take the cube, plop it right there. And then you can go through. Off to the next part of the maze. Let's reset that ammo that I placed. Ammo 7 and ammo 8, I believe. No, not ammo 8. 3 and 7. Okay. These descriptions are somewhat confusing. Whatever. 7, 3, okay. camera. Okay. All right. Well, you know, while we wait for that to load, let's do some more. Yeah, I can just look at there. Okay, let's do some more video editing. Why not? All right.
Now traveling to Petra.
Hello there.
Translate from English to French. What is it? And my sites? Sites. Game ready? Nope.
Petra.
Hello there.
Google Translate. Let's go. All right. What is that pick? Don't select it. There we go. Let's make the thing as voice blue, like light blue. Like that. Yeah, sure. Ooh, there we go. Let's minimize this. So. It's still taking a while. All right. Just let it run background a bit. Okay. Now I'm orange.
Now traveling to Petra.
Plunged. Hello there.
Taken the lead.
Stupid idea. No, I'm kidding. Forget about what I said.
Plunged. Hello there.
Traveling to Petra.
Plunged. Hello there.
Here we go. Alright. We're here. Wins again. Alright, I'm just gonna do that over. Let's see if I'm editing this.
Taken the lead. The lead.
I
Taken the lead.
I
Thousand shades, sorry.
The lead.
I
Sorry here. That. Ooh, advanced video editing. Let's go. Alright, watch this. Watch this. Turn sounds. Just, do that. Move it over there. Something will make the test bit smaller. And then the masking tool. Ooh, scary. Oops, let me do that. Where the mask go? Controls. Here we go. Okay. 14,000 shaders. And I'd probably be in the game. Yeah, okay. Alright. Engines. Okay. So let's just watch this, I guess. Look at how interesting it is. Come on, I just want to test this out, and then, we'll be done for the day. Look at all the achievements I want. In case of an achievement, or if it's a Nike, I would unlock an achievement, like an achievement. I don't know if that's down here or not. Got both the trophies on level 2. Oh, I did it. Completed level 1. I'm not shooting, but I didn't complete these. Oh, level 1. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't think cheating, so I might be cheating. Level 3. There's 2 trophies. 3. Yeah, 2 trophies. I think there are 2 trophies. Yeah, no, I guess I'm cheating. Jump the wall. Ready to gravity. Like a moving object. All these achievements. Age trophy. Find the trial. Oh, it's like. Wait, what is it? What? Oh, there we go. $7,000. 2,000. We're almost there. Almost. Takes so long. So listen, I still I thought I fixed that. That's the sound that the that's not sure. Yeah, something when you have white cubes. I think it changes the play once instead of hurting your ears and screeching every time they collide like that. quite yet. So that cube. Just shoot it. It greets you. Open up the ground. It's just. You gotta be kidding me. After all that time. Please don't take a long time. What's that? It's just disconnected. Something about Windows. Just, come on, just play. Hey. I'm gonna try something that I did before, and that is pause it right before it crashes. I don't. Alright, you know what? I think that's good enough for the live stream. Because this is just all boring. Actually, no, if this ends up quick, then I'll go through and test it. Come on, I just want to test the level. How hard is it to do that? Why do the graphics settings have to crash every time? Yeah, screw it. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you watched it, because I right now have one viewer, and it's the same view that I had at the start, and it's a restream bot. All things. Okay. So, subscribe for more. Or follow, or whatever, I don't know. Depends on what you're looking at. Oh my gosh. Stupid thing. Stop. Shut us off. Okay. Stop the music. So this video here, I'll work on it, and hopefully it'll come out within the upcoming week. Yeah. And be sure to check out my other videos and when I live stream and turn on notifications, I guess. Goodbye.